Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me.
From your brain to your mouth. This past week has been a time of enlightenment for me in many ways. But today I'll address the one thing that came up constantly: words. Words are something that I've thought about a lot this week, particularly bad words. I think that when it comes to foul language, I am slightly conflicted because I never know what to say when people ask me why I don't cuss. I'll simply state that I don't like the sound of it because to me it doesn't necessarily sound good. But there is also a spiritual explanation behind that. As Christians, language is very important because the way we minister to people is in fact through our words. So this week, when I got to thinking as to why I don't cuss, I realized that it was a personal decision I had made with God. For example, you'll see that there are many religious or Christian people among us who use foul language. And it is very common. Maybe they don't even consider it bad. However, that is something that is between them and God, meaning that it should be something they discuss with God to get an answer of whether it's okay or not, or some kind of sign. I used to cuss a lot when I was younger, partly because everyone else did, and the second part was because it seemed to describe my emotions more accurately at times. However, when I grew older and my relationship with God matured, I realized that I was royalty because my Father is the King of the heavens and the earth. It may sound stupid or unreal, but as a princess, I realized that I shouldn't use that language because it isn't proper for the daughter of a king to speak that way. There are many other words and ways to speak without having to use an undignified vocabulary to express myself. I believe that what comes out of my mouth affects not only others, but my soul as well. And when I refrain from using foul language, my behavior is more managed, and my relationship with God is a lot more grounded. We are meant to follow Jesus, and as Christians, follow him in his example. But if we look at a lot of things in our daily lives, we do things that Jesus probably wouldn't have done on earth, this including cussing. God's characteristics include love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, etc. And as I've analyzed God and his personality, no foul language fits into his character. I strive to be more and more like Jesus every day, and it is a constant struggle, but at least this week I have been able to formulate an answer as to why I do not cuss, which makes my relationship with God better. Remember to process your words through your brain before you speak them. Live like Jesus. What kind of language are you using? Does it reflect God's goodness? Do not use foul or abusive language. Let everything you say be good and helpful, so that your words will be an encouragement to those who hear them. Ephesians 4:29.